Good morning, Columbia. We appreciate you waking up bright and early with us. I am Curtis Wilson.
I'm Tyler, 5:01. How about the fireworks in the Oval Office on Friday?
Oh, dude, come on. That was horrible. I got to say it's horrible.
Gosh. Embarrassing.
I understand there's issues on both sides. Thing is, you do that behind the closed doors, work out the issues. You don't do that in front of the American public, much less the world.
I agree. Diplomacy has got some public, some private. That kind of, and you can't say that hasn't. I'm sure that things have happened like that. Just not
we
here.
just hadn't seen it.
But here is the only thing that rubs me the wrong way. You don't go to the Oval Office. You don't sit with the president and the vice president and call the vice president JD. You don't. You say Mr. Vice President. You don't walk in and say Kamala. You don't walk in and say Dan. Dan Quayle. You have some respect for the office.
Yeah.
That was my issue.
Yes, it's minute compared to what happened.
Fair. But
I get your point.
That rubbed me the wrong way. But yeah, that's some things. Some things I don't think we need to see.
I got you. Yeah.
But listen, he's a negotiator, so we'll see if on the other side. But I don't know. Not a good day.
Yeah. And if you are in the mood for a sandwich, you might want to choose turkey, ham, or even roast beef, and wet your palate. That's because it's National Cold Cuts Day.
I didn't know that bologna was still a thing. I mean, I know they still make it, but I feel like growing up, we used to eat bologna all the time, but I don't even see Oscar Mayer commercials anymore.
They don't need to anymore. Everybody knows automatic.
My bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R.
Granted, I haven't had bologna in a long time, but when I do, it's like a treat.
Yeah.
So I haven't had it in forever. But you know what I like is the fried bologna. I don't know if you ever had that. I know that's worse for you too.
Fried bologna?
You never had that?
Is it like Spam?
No.
I mean, does it taste like Spam?
Oh, but you can fry Spam too.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to fry it.
You don't have to. You can.
I haven't had a good bit of Spam in a hot minute.
The thing is, those are the things that are still they're cost effective. They don't cost a ton of money.
Yeah, you can still get it cheap. I picked up a can of Spam not too long ago in my neighborhood. We in neighborhoods you always give away free to a
right
front yard pickup or whatever. There were 2 cans of Spam. I'm here on the Spam train, baby. I went and picked up 2 cans of Spam.
What about Vienna sausages? Have you ever had those?
I don't do sausage really.
Well, it's not really sausage. You got to. Charlie, bring some Vienna sausages for him tomorrow morning to try. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll bring some in. But the little weenies, I'll give them a shot. I just don't think I ever have.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now I'm just hungry. Would bacon qualify as a cold cut?
I doubt it.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's hoping. I was trying to make it work.
Meyer's My Bologna has a first name commercial. Debuted in what year? 63, 74, 80, or 91?
It's got to be 63 or 74.
Yeah, there you go, B, I'd say too.
I'm going to go 74.
Okay.
Yeah. For no other reason.
Right.
Yeah. I'll take 74. What do you think? There's a QR code up on your screen. Can you remember the theme song?
For sure.
My Bologna is the first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My Bologna is the second name. It's M-E-Y-E. M-A-Y. Meyer.
M-E-Y.
I guess we can't remember it after all. M-E-Y.
M-E-Y.
M-E-Y. Yeah. Love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I say because Oscar Mayer has a way of B-O-L-O-N-G-N-A. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know.
All right, today, of course, is National Anthem Day. Now, we all know that Francis Scott Key penned what would become the song that we stand up for, of course. This happened in 1812. Interestingly, he was an amateur poet and not a songwriter at all. So he intentionally wrote it to the melody of a popular song at the time. It was Britain's To Anacreon in Heaven. That's the actual melody of our Star-Spangled Banner. It also wasn't written to be the national anthem. It was actually inspired by the flag that flew over Fort McHenry during a siege in the War of 1812. It didn't become our national anthem until President Wilson's 1916 executive order. And it wasn't originally named the Star-Spangled Banner, for that matter. And that name was changed to that. It was originally called Defiance of Fort McHenry by the newspapers. The Star-Spangled Banner name actually came around by Congress in 1931. So there you go. The national anthem, Curtis.
All right.
There it is. I won't make you stand for it. I won't sing it. I won't do that to you.
Have you ever sang it, like, for an audience, crowd?
No, not more than like my dog.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
Of course. When sung well, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's an amazing song. It really is. So there you go. National Anthem Day.
All right. What you got?
Oh, not a whole lot. Some phrases that'll help you. Phrases that'll help you win some influence.
Phrases that'll help
Yeah.
you win influence.
Yep. If you want to be a leader and actually gain influence, things like, hey, Curtis, great job, but be specific. Great job on the tribute to Angie
So
Stone.
you pump them up, and then you knock them down.
No, you don't knock them down. You pump them up. You give people the tools they need.
Okay.
Encourage. Tell me more. I want to do, and actually really being a good listener.
So you say, tell me more because you didn't like what they said the first time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
give me more.
Tell me something different. Try again. That's not quite up what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ask somebody for advice. Me asking you for advice would actually give me more influence.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I respect your opinion.
If you need any help, come to me. I got you. Let me know what you need. I'll help you out with that.
Say I'd be happy to
That
help
means you didn't do it right the first time, so.
Here I am trying to be inspirational, and you're just knocking me down. That's it.
Yeah.
You could say to me, Tyler, I think you did a great job on the forecast yesterday or today.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's ways that you can even do it a little better. Oscar Myers, My Baloney has a first name commercial debuted in what year? 74.
1974. Most of you got it right.
All right. What else? Anything else?
That's it.
That's it.
That's the big thing.
We're back in just a moment with news, traffic, and weather. Is it going to rain in your head today? He'll tell you. How was the weekend? It's all right.
It was bad. Yeah, I mean, it was a little chilly yesterday, but overall, it wasn't terrible. It was very windy on Saturday. Went down and messed with the boats a little bit, but that was it. It was really, really breezy and white capping and such.
White capping, that means like white water, right?
Yeah, it just means there's a lot of wind. I mean, the way it works, basically the lake runs west to east essentially, and the window, so it comes all the way down through the big wide open area. So by the time it gets to the dam, the wind is just moving the lake along.
I had to go back to my phone. I was looking because Darius Rush, he plays with the Kansas City Chiefs. He was at the Gamecock baseball game yesterday. So I saw him. I was like, "Oh, dude, what's up?" And he was telling other folks who were around him, "Listen, I know we didn't get it this time, blah blah blah." I stopped him and said, "Excuse me, listen, you had enough already. Give it to other folks." All he did was laugh.
I don't know. I feel good. Mahomes is going to bring it back again.
Do you think so?
Yeah. I think they're the favored right now.
We'll see
I mean, I don't know how they decide that, considering football season's
over.
Done.
For now. Off season.
But there you go.
We'll see what's up. There's a new app coming this month with 2 goals: to help you stop doom scrolling and also to get you to go touch grass
So the app wants you to get off the app.
and go outside and touch some grass.
Listen, I can get behind that. Get off your phone and go actually experience real life.
I guess, for those who are so addicted to their phones, it would work. But those who are so addicted, will they actually download that app?
Right? I guess that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
That'd be like putting term limits on yourself if you're, an elected official.
Yeah.
They'd
probably delete it after the first 2 times. I ain't doing this stuff no
I
more.
ain't doing this nonsense. I mean, what if you live in downtown Columbia? You got to go down to Finley Park to find some grass.
You got to find some grass, yeah.
Oh, goodness. Let's get yourself a little patch of AstroTurf outside your apartment. Be fine.
Remember, you can't fool it.
Well, I know, but AstroTurf is technically grass. A little patch of lawn.
Is it?
Well, I mean, it's synthetic, but I mean, it's
not real grass, so it probably won't. Probably won't work.
Get a little thing of sod, like a little piece of sod.
Yeah.
That'd be real grass.
Go to that. What's that store you get that stuff from? You have to go there once a week to get a little patch.
Yeah, right. Just like a little patch. Just water it. It should be fine. I think you can get it like at Lowe's and Home Depot.
That's true.
I don't know. All right. Well, hey, listen, anything to get you off your phone and out in the real world is, I think, a winner in my book anyway.
Gotcha. On average, how long do people spend doom scrolling?
I'll bet over 3. Is that, I'm assuming, each day? I bet 3.
Each day?
I mean, because all you see is just people just all day long, no matter what they're doing. They stop talking, they're in the elevator, they're walking down the hall, walking down the street.
What's your time limit? Doom scrolling.
There's doom
I never even heard of doom scrolling until we did the story this morning.
I mean, I play my little game, but I just don't care about other people's social media to look through it.
You don't scroll through all that stuff?
No, I don't.
30 minutes maybe? Average for you?
Maybe. I mean, I'll go rabbit hole every now and again, but I just don't spend a lot of time doing that.
Yeah, neither do I.
But I think over 3 hours. There's a QR code. Speaking of your phone.
True. All right. Let us know what you think.
Yeah. You can also hit us on the socials if you want to. Speaking of scrolling, yet again, it's everywhere, man. That's why it's over 3 hours.
Justin Timberlake, he was about to go out on stage for his final show in his world tour in Ohio this weekend. and it was canceled 10 minutes prior to the
Why?
show going on. He had the flu.
He didn't know that till 10 minutes prior to the show?
He said he went to sound check. He was trying to battle through that, and then I guess back in his room, and they opened the doors up, and right 10 minutes before he was to take the stage, they canceled. Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna make somebody angry.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
They should be prepared for that. Get ready to, hey, we're going Milli Vanilli. Let's do it.
But yeah, so hopefully he'll feel better.
Well, gosh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be thinking about that all day now.
That's it. Yeah.
No. Not even a tiny bit. Not even a tiny bit. Go ahead.
Got that tribute coming up on my show on the Big DM from 10 to 3 on Angie Stone as well. So if you want to call in with any memories and notes of her, well, you're free to welcome do so.
All right.
What you got?
There are some not all things, not all hacks on TikTok should you actually take part in. Mm-hmm. There are some tax hacks that are going around that may get some people in trouble. There's a new video hack. You can hire your kids.
Hire your kids?
Pay them, and they can contribute to an IRA that you get to write off. But there are some rules, like kids.
Okay.
But you can employ your child, but you have to do it legally. You can't, like, if they're 12, you can't hire a 12-year-old. That's one of them. Hiring your dog. There's a hack that said, hey, listen, you can write off your dog. He's a guard dog and pay him for security services. You can't do that. You can't. There are guard dog expenses that are deductible, but you have to prove he's actually a trained working security dog.
Right.
It can't be like Nixon going, hey, man, what's up? Writing off your vehicle. Not always can you write everything off. And of course, the other one everybody does, start an LLC because you can write off everything you do. That's not quite true. There are some laws, but there's a lot of hacks. So just don't get into trouble with Uncle Sam.
This is true. They may not have enough people to go through all of their taxes this year.
With any luck.
See what happens.
With any luck. We'll see, Art.
And a new study finds kids' screen time has stayed steady since about 2020, but how they spend it has changed. They need that grass app.
I know, right?
Not the one you smoke. When you touch the real grass. Yeah.
Screens and tablets are not babysitters, y'all.
Yeah.
They're not babysitters. I'm just worried about. I worry about the future. Lack of reality. They lose interpersonal skills. Everybody's going to walk around like this when they're old.
Yeah.
Because we spend all day long doing this.
Mm.
Yeah. Telling you, payphones and pagers, baby. Payphones and pagers. Be really nice. I was in Georgia a couple weekends ago at my cousin's house, and next door neighbor, just this old guy, he actually works on trains or whatever, and he's refused. He has a flip phone, and he's like, I refuse. Everybody I talk to at work, something goes down, they're on the phone. He goes, I refuse to do that. I'm taking a flip phone.
He has a flip phone and has it maxed out.
Yeah.
The memory.
He may have. I don't know, but he literally he texts with it and he talks on it.
Gotcha.
And that's it. That's his job. Otherwise, he actually is experiencing life.
Right.
Imagine that. What? No.
On average, how long do people spend doom strolling?
Okay, the answer is I was right over 3 hours. Several studies and surveys say Gen Z spend anywhere from 3 to 15 hours daily on their 15 hours?
That's a long
Wasting
time.
3 days a month. That is crazy.
That is. All right. All right. Thanks for joining us. You'll catch up during the noon. Got the 5, 6, and 11, and we'll circle back around to us. Have a great day. What's the 10?
It's going to be all right. 70s.
70s.
Be good to each other.